Welcome back. So, there's only a couple things I want to say in this video. What happened today? We had an up and down day, so it was quite interesting. So I'm going to talk about it and go over this update for this mysterious whale that shorted the market right before the dump. So what happened today? Well, today we opened up red, deep in the red, as you guys saw, right? Everything went down. Bitcoin, crypto, everything went down today. And then, I don't know if you guys noticed, starting this afternoon, everything started climbing back up, right? Everything started recovering again. The US market actually turned green. And then crypto went up again until it didn't, and then it went down again. So there was more, couple things. We had an update to the trade war situation between China and the US. I guess China said that they're not going to buy soybeans from the US, and that infuriated Trump. And Trump is like, you know what, we're going to retaliate if you guys don't reconsider. And then he also said it really depends on China whether or not we put that 100% tariff in November. So both sides are still playing games right now, right? No one wants to lose at this point. So that's what happened. After Trump said that, the market went down red again, and that's what happened. Luckily, though, after the market turned red, crypto kind of like stalled its redness and started coming back up a little bit. Okay, we were a little bit higher this afternoon. We fell down lower, and now we're coming back up again. So Bitcoin is hovering right around 113 right now. Sol's a little bit above 200, and the rest of the market is still looking slowly to recover, which is good because the catastrophic fall that happened a few days ago never should have happened. Okay. Now, there is an update. That $10 billion Bitcoin whale that threw his incredible $900 million short supposedly closed the short position today. Okay. Again, why would a $10 billion Bitcoin whale decide to short the market? Either one, he had inside knowledge of what was coming. Two, he is an insider that caused what came. And then three, he's part of the cabal that kind of caused it. I don't know. It goes with option 1 and 2, right? Or it could be CZ's wallet. I don't know. No one really knows. No one knows who it is. Maybe a Binance insider or someone is really involved. No one knows because it makes no sense. But supposedly he closed it. But that's supposedly because people are looking. All of a sudden, you have these huge short positions open up in Binance. So it seems like he just moved his position from Hyperliquid to Binance. We don't really know if it's the same person or not. But again, there's some connection there. Or he's trying to hide his short. I don't know. The whole thing just doesn't make sense. A lot of people shorted right before the tariff message and the catastrophic fall. The whole thing still doesn't sit well, right? It's not sitting well with anyone. But like my video this morning, a lot of people were very bearish this morning. Very, very bearish. Like I said this morning, we have seen worse. We have seen much worse. In prior cycles, we've seen worse. 30, 35, 40% dips. We only seen one 30% dip this whole cycle. All the other ones like 10 to 15%. Even the one that we just saw was less than 15%. And we're at 113. Again, 113 from 126 a recent. Not that far off. Not even 10%, right? So we're not that far off. Now, the alts did have a more drastic drop, yes. But again, we have seen this kind of drop before with alts in prior cycles. And not even prior cycles last few years. If you look at 2024, 2023, right before the big horrendous run, we had months and months and months of sideways movement and downward movement. It was depressing too. Alts did horrible. Horrible. I think a lot of people forgot that ETH was hanging around 2,000 for a long time and even dropped below 2,000 before doing that recent climb up the last few months to break above 4,000 and closing in on 5,000, right? But did you guys forget that ETH actually just kept going down and down and down to like below 2,000? In prior cycles, it went down below 1,000, right? So not all is lost, right? Yes, we got reset by some insiders, by cabal, by whale groups, by market makers. Yeah, it all happened, but we'll get through it, okay? Crypto is strong, Bitcoin is strong, and we just have to continue to hodl and DCA and take advantage of the dips. That's really the only thing we could do. That's really it. Oh, and Powell spoke today, and Powell didn't really give any forecast about rates. Like, he knows that he's on his way out. He got like 6 months left on his tenure, right? So basically, I think to summarize, he said something along the lines of, yeah, you know, there's they're going to try to do to you know, help the economic slowness, right? And there's definitely a lot of slowness. If we did actually have data, it would show that jobs is coming in lower, and overall growth, GDP and all that stuff is lower. So we definitely do need a jolt, right? And the jolt are the rate cuts that are coming. So he didn't really say anything about rates. So basically what he said was just, today, what he said was just a big nothing burger. But that's it. That's really it. All right, guys. Hang in there. We could see a recovery tonight. We're starting to see one a little bit. Right? And we climb back up to 116. That'll be awesome. I'll see some of you guys in a bit on the I Am Jordan channel or Pump.fun. Or, if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay? 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.